Hello everyone, I'm coming back now to share with you day 10 of the Advent Day swap with the lovely Mel of Melus Makes, and this is the lovely package that she's wrapped up for me today. But before I do that, I'm just going to mention yet another of the ideas of the free gifts that we can give people that don't cost us anything, and that is appropriate hugs. Now, perhaps that's not the best thing to be talking about in these times of COVID when we have to stay, 2 meters apart, and even with our family and friends, we can't show our affection in that way unless they're part of our bubble. But even so, I think there are ways of showing virtual hugs, even if, we can't physically touch people. But even so, I'm sure, all of us have still got people that we can touch, that we can hug, and how important it is, that when we hug someone, well, we hug people to comfort them, or to get comfort ourselves, or just to share something, to show our joy, to share our joy, our appreciation, or to share someone's sorrow. To be there as a support. The hugs are things which send many messages, and a small child, hug, the parent hugs the small child, for so the child gets reassurance, and gets that strength to carry on, to know that that somebody's with them, that someone's behind them, and the bond between parents and children grows with those hugs, and well, they shouldn't be lost. I remember my own parents, who both have sadly died now, but how important it was to have those hugs. I didn't see them very often because they were living quite a long way away from where I was, but when I did see them, that those hugs were so important to me. And I'm sure they were very important to them as well. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to open this package, but I'm just going to pause the camera because this time Mel has put an awful lot of sellotape on this package, and so to prevent any rustling, etc., I'm just going to undo the sellotape. Sorry about that. Sorry about the wiggling of the camera, etc. So inside this package with all these lovely die cuts, I had told Mel that I don't actually have a large die cutting machine, and when we were talking about what to swap, etc., and I said, what I'd really like is some die cuts of, large die cuts of boxes or things like that. And that's what she's done for me. So she's done me loads. So there's this one. So, of course, there are 2 pieces for each box. So 1, 2, 3. So she's done me 4 of this one. I can't quite visualize it, but I presume it's kind of like a bag. Yeah, bag. So I have to have a play with these, and I'll come on and show you once I've done them. And then there's this one, and I think again there's 4 colours. 1, 2, 3, 4. There seems to be 6 of this one. It's been very generous. Thank you, Mel. So again, this looks like a carrier bag, but a slightly bigger version. And then there's this one, which is the one which does up with these things going into here. So I don't know what that's called. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, again 6, no, 5 different colours there, and then finally one that makes an ordinary box with a lid. So 1, 2, 3 of those. So thank you, Mel, very much. You've been very generous with all that die cutting. I hope it didn't take you too long to do. And I'm really going to look forward to using these boxes You might even get one back in a swap. You never know. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow with more. Bye for now.